Kelly and welcome back to Mama Needs a Goal. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new here, welcome. So finally the weather is starting to change. It's a little bit cooler here and it's starting to feel like fall. I've been slowly decorating the house, which I will be doing a home tour, but it's just starting to feel like fall. Tonight my son has soccer, so I'm trying to find an easy dinner to make that we can just eat and it'll be ready when I get home from work and won't have to worry about it. So today we're making a green chili enchilada soup, and I thought this would be perfect for tonight since it's a little bit chilly. So I'm going to quickly go over the ingredients that I'm going to be using, and then we'll go ahead and start putting it together. Once it cooks, I do have to come back and add a few more ingredients to it. But first, I did want to give a shout out to Recipe Runner. That is where I found this recipe. So I will link the recipe in the description box at the end, so that way you can get the exact ingredients. So let me go ahead and get started. First, you're going to need your slow cooker crock pot. Okay, so I have 4 chicken breasts. It calls for 1.5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breasts. So I have 4 here. These are 6 ounces a piece. Some chicken broth. Some of the white kidney beans. I have 2 cans of those. We're going to need some chili powder. I am just using the granulated garlic. I believe it calls for garlic powder. Cumin. Onion powder. I have 2 cans of the diced green chilies. And then I have the green enchilada sauce. I did have a hard time finding that. I had to go to 3 stores before I found the green enchilada sauce. I did find it at Weiss. So if this is something you want to make and you're looking for it, Weiss is the place that I found it. And if it's something that you really enjoy and you think you're going to make it again, grab a couple cans so you have it on hand. Greek non-fat yogurt. Some kosher salt and black pepper. We're going to add in some frozen corn and some low-fat, that white makes it hard, some low-fat cream cheese, and then we have some Mexican cheese. I like using Mexican cheese because it has that mix. I just think it tastes better. And then an avocado. We're going to top it off. And oh, and I forgot to pull out, we're going to have some tortilla chips with it to eat. So let me turn the camera down and we're going to get started making this soup. All right, my friends, so now we're going to get started. So first I'm going to go ahead and add my chicken broth in my crock pot. And I did go and open up everything just to save a little bit of time on this video so you guys aren't bored with me opening all these containers up. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and add in my green chili enchilada, or my green enchilada salsa. Okay, and I'm only going to be adding half of this can, and what I'll do is just freeze the other half of it. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in my diced green chilies. I have 2 cans of that. Those in. And then I have my frozen corn, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in as well. And now I'm going to go ahead and add in my ingredients. Let's get some garlic here. Garlic in. It's already smelling good, friends. Then my onion powder. Oh, I kind of looked at that wrong. Put my cumin in. I am not a big cumin fan, so I am not putting in what the recipe fully calls for, just so you know. Okay, now I'm going to put my chili powder in. The recipe did mention green chili powder. I could not find green chili powder anywhere, so it did say that this was fine. We're going to go ahead and put some kosher salt in. This is just to taste. Put some black pepper in. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead over. I poured my beans in a strainer because it said to rinse them off, so I'm going to go grab those and then get those in. All right, my friends, so now I'm just going to go ahead and add my beans. Let me go ahead and give this a stir. Okay, so now that everything is mixed, where did I put my fork? There it is. I'm going to go ahead and add in my chicken breasts. Oops. And after this cooks for 6 hours, I'm going to take the chicken out, shred it, and then I'm going to go ahead and add in the last of the few ingredients. All right, so now that my chicken is in, everything is ready to start cooking. So I'm going to go ahead and put my lid on here. I'm going to put it in on low for 6 hours. All right, my friends, so now that my chicken is in the crock pot, it's going to cook on low for about 6 hours. When it's done, I'm going to take the chicken out, I'm going to shred it, then I'm going to come back in and add in my cream cheese and my Greek yogurt, and then put the chicken back in after I shred it, mix it all together, and then just let the flavors go through for maybe about 15 minutes or so, and then we'll go ahead and bowl it up, plate it up, and add our toppings. So I will check back in this evening with you. All right, my friends, it has been 6 hours since I first put the soup on. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out the chicken, put it to the side just so it can cool down a tiny bit so I can shred it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add in all my other ingredients, get it mixed well, then put the chicken back in and just let it sit for a little bit before we have dinner tonight. So let me turn the camera down and we'll get started. All right, my friends, here we go. Oh, it smells. Oh, it smells so good. I wish you guys could smell it. All right, I just have a plate here. I'm gonna go ahead and put my chicken on. And then we'll let this cool down just a tiny bit so we can get it. Whoops, did you see that? It is falling apart already. It's not gonna take much to get it shredded for sure. Oh, look at that. It's falling apart. That's a good thing. One more. Okay. I'll just leave that off the side. Can you see this? Oh, it looks so good. Oh my gosh. Friends, did you see what I just did? I was trying to adjust the camera so you could get a closer look. This lid fell in there. My camera fell out, bounced right in front of the container, almost went in the soup. Oh my goodness. Let me wash this real quick. All right, friends, sometimes there's kitchen disasters in the Brown household when I'm cooking. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add our cream cheese. And I did leave this sit out so it would soften. So we're gonna put that in there. So that in, let me get that stirred around a little bit. We're gonna just cut that up a little bit in here just so we can get it melted. Go. This smells so good. Let's get that. There we go. And right now my crock pot is just on warm because I set it for 6 hours. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and put in my non-fat Greek yogurt. I'm going to stir this up well. You don't want it to curdle because it is hot. Let's go ahead and get this mixed up. Just keep stirring up. There we go. We just want to keep mixing so we don't curdle the Greek yogurt. It smells so good. Okay, now I am going to add just a little bit of cheese in mine because I want it to be a little bit thicker. This is not part of the recipe, I'm just adding a little bit in there. I just want it to be a little bit thicker. And then we'll top this with more cheese. Look at that, friends. Wish you could smell it. It smells so good. So I'm just going to stir this up until I see that it's melting. I want to make sure that cream cheese is melted really well. Go. Don't want to smash the beans up, so you want to be careful of that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the lid back on this, and then we're going to shred the chicken and then put it back in. I'm getting ready to shred the chicken, and Mr. Chase is over here. Can you say hi? You smell the chicken. Can you guys see him? Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Chasey, say hi. Sorry, you don't get to see him that often because he kind of just lays off on the side. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead, and as you can see, this is really breaking up nicely. There's not a lot that I need to do to this. So we're going to go ahead and just shred it up. Oh, now the other one's out here. They smell it. Apparently it smells good. Probably should use 2 forks for this. All right, there we go. Let's get this shredded up really well. All right, my friends, it's shredded up really nice. We're going to go ahead and put it back in the soup. Okay. What I'm going to do is just do a little bit of whisk real quick just to try to, there we go. Just want to get that cream cheese melted really, really well. Just whisk that around. There we go. Okay. We're going to go ahead and add back in our chicken. Okay. All right, I'm going to mix this back in there like that. Looks delicious, my friends. Looks delicious. I've got Mr. Chasey coming back here again. He's like, it smells good, Mom. All right, we're gonna put the lid back on and let it sit on warm for a little bit. And then we will plate some up and take a taste test. All right, my friends, we are done. Here is the soup. So I'm going to go ahead and take it up. It smells really, really good. And I'll show you what it looks like. All right, my friends, so here it is. Does that look delicious or what? All right, my friends, so that'll do it for today's video. We just finished up dinner and the soup was very, very good. So friends, if you end up making it, please leave me a comment below and let me know what you thought of it. I definitely think I should have whisked it a little bit more just to break up that cream cheese a little bit more. And I would have liked to added a little bit more of the shredded cheese in there just to thicken it up a tiny bit more. But anyway, it was very tasty. So like I said, let me know if you end up making it. So friends, thanks so much for joining me. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe, as it does help me out. And don't forget to hit that little bell because it'll notify you every time I have a new video coming out. And also, you can follow me over at Mama Needs a Goal on my Facebook page, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter as well. So friends, thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye!